parents have this idea of teachers that you guys just, we do it all. Mm-hmm. So that's for one. And they feel that whatever they can't teach their child, you guys are going to do it. That's one thing. Now, when it comes to parents with children with disabilities, the parenting reaction and experiences to their child with disability has a big effect on how their children function. So you have parents that are aware their kid has a disability, but they don't accept it. So when they don't accept it, that's when,
an important difference right there.
Yeah, they don't accept it. I mean, they may look for services or something, but they don't accept it, so they can't really put their all into helping their child. Now, you got some people that accept it to the point where they start coddling and they use a disability as an excuse why their kid can't do this, why their kid can't do that. So if their kid is misbehaving in the class a lot, they're like, oh, well, because of his autism, or, because of his ADHD, or because, they make up all these excuses. Well, because they don't know about how to deal with behavior.
Yeah.
Then you have some that try to get all these services because they're trying to force the disability out of the kid to make them normal. So then it becomes
yeah, like they want exorcism or something.
Yeah. and it's interesting. I learned that after the pandemic, I decided to go in different fields. Like I was doing ABA, and then I became a skills building specialist because I want to see what it was like working with adults with autism. I was so curious. And it was so eye-opening. A client that I had, 22 years old, his mom, and man received all the services out there for autism, everything. Wow. But when it was time to help my client with independent living skills, the mom was always in the way. All the time. And I tried to kind of get to know her to see what her life was like, and she's dedicated all of her life to her son, which, I mean,
you get. Yeah.
I get it for sure, but the way she was doing it, it wasn't I'm trying to help my son so he can function and he can go out there and he can be independent. I'm like, I'm gonna help my son because he can't do it on his own.
Yeah.
He can't do it. So when I was trying to help, she kept getting in the way, and I'm like, I can't work like this.
Yeah.
But I learned a lot, and I'm like, the parents that don't find their kids capable are the ones that they can't see that child's natural potential. And then what happens? Behaviors, you don't see what the potential is, because sometimes academically they may not do so well, but oh my God, they're such an artist, or they're such a musician, or maybe there's a topic that they're genius things. Like every child with autism has something that's spectacular.
Yeah.
But you gotta observe your kid. You gotta find what that is. You gotta give them the services, and you gotta nurture that potential, because I personally don't believe that. I don't see autism as a disability, because when you break that word disability, and Angie told this to me, we considered it a different ability.
Yeah.
And you just gotta find the way to understand how they work.
Full episodes of the Educators Podcast every Thursday at 4 p.m. Real educators with the real issues in education. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, take care of yourself. Jeans passes for anyone who likes, shares, and comments on this video. Have a great week.